strong love interest right now. That's kind of exciting.
Yeah. When does she not?
She's always got her eye on him.
She always, keep him busy. Not enough bombs. Wick is great. Wick is awesome. I think Wick is a really cool element because he knew Raven before the 100. You know what I mean? He knew Raven on the Ark. He knew Raven as a zero-G mechanic. They worked together. So it's almost like this cute little, they always had a thing for each other, and now it's kind of budded into a real romance. But with that said, now everything that has happened with the 100, it's changed Raven. And I think sometimes it's hard for her to be vulnerable and open and present with Wick because of everything that's hurts inside of her. And I think also, Raven's not over Finn. I don't know when she will be over Finn. I don't know if that will happen. So it's a tough position for Wick too. You know what I mean? But it's also a tough position for Raven to want to give herself to someone new, but also is very scared of hurting again. She is always hurting.
One of our favorite scenes was when he was carrying her out of the wreckage, of course, in the finale. So what was that like to film with him?
Steve will say it was very heavy, and he will complain that I was too heavy. But I thought that was a really strong moment for them because, as far as Raven's handicap goes, she hasn't really shared that vulnerability with anyone else but Wick. And I think you saw it briefly in their sex scene. But that's a very honest and real portrayal that I think when someone has a handicap and wants to continue to live their life as they would, sometimes there's obstacles. And Wick is there for her and sees it and is sensitive to her and to her needs, but without in a way that makes Raven feel like a punk. So I appreciate Wick for that and for him loving Raven no matter what she looks like or what she's like, It's great.
Yeah. It's cute.
Well, Raven she spent a lot of last season injured and, trying to heal and everything. Are we going to see a more mobile Raven this coming season, or is she still dealing with the leg?
I kind of feel like that's a yes and no there. I think more mobile. Yes, because Raven is dying to get out of Camp Jaha and wants to be part of the squad again and go on adventures, So I think we're gonna definitely see Raven break out and do that. As far as the leg, I think the leg's going to be worse. You saw what happened in the wreckage. She got blew up in a bomb, and then she got bone marrow drilled. So things are really bad. They were already bad, now they're really bad. So, and you saw the surgery before. I don't know if that's possible again or what resources they have now with Mount Weather. There could be something hopeful too, but it's also, she was already in a delicate position as much as she didn't want to admit to anyone. And what happened in the finale just made it a lot worse.
What about her relationship with Clarke? What do you enjoy most about that dynamic?
I love her relationship with Clarke because it's different than anyone else's on the show. She shares something with Clarke that she shares with no one else, and it's very complicated and it's very gray. So there's times when she hates Clarke and wants to punch her in the face, and there's times when Clarke is literally the only person she can talk to, and literally the only person she probably would feel comfortable crying around, because she was there with her. She loved Finn too, and they've worked close together in everything they've done. And as much as Clarke feels the burden of the decisions she's made, and Clarke feels guilty for pressing the button, Raven built the bomb. So I think Raven doesn't feel, her conscience isn't clean either. So her and Clarke share that.
Do you think she'll ever forgive Clarke for killing Finn?
That's another one. It's tough too, and I think she battles with that because she saw in the next episode that it was a mercy kill. In a way, she felt grateful for her, but she's still. It's so difficult to look at the murderer of someone you love in their eyes and be okay with them, even if it was the right thing to do. It's like I said, it's so complicated, and I think that's what makes it so special and unique, and it's something that she's not gonna have with anyone else in the world.
Has your approach to Raven changed over the season? Because it seems like things keep building up. First season, she's just kind of fine, and then just trauma, physical trauma.
Wait, what was the beginning?
Has your approach to playing her and how you just relate to her?
Yeah, you know what? It really has, because for season 1, Raven had so much like swag and was like a badass and was just like rolling and do shit. And then season 2, she just got, like you said, so much put on her and tested to every level, to where I feel like there is, you know, I'd be in makeup and I'd be like, no, like less makeup. Like I want her to look haggard. I'm like, give me, like, do more dark circles. Give me like bloodshot eyes, because, you know, her physical, what she's gone through physically is going to take a toll on her. What she's gone through emotionally, mentally, she's not sleeping. Like, she's like miserable. So that little fire in her, I felt it dwindle down, you know, and I really felt that in the scenes. Like, she didn't have her usual spark, and she was a dark place for a lot of season 2, and I think that really affected her.